Deep within the silent abyss lies a fallen giant. The USS Trident-7, crushed by time and pressure, its steel skin is compromised. Today, we begin the impossible mission of resurrection.
Preparation is critical. We attach high-tensile cables to the structural ribs, ensuring the fragile hull doesn't snap.
The seabed fights back, clutching the vessel in mud. But slowly, the Leviathan breaks free from its grave.
Breaking the surface. After years in darkness, the Trident-7 feels the sunlight again. The damage is catastrophic. Visible corrosion covers 90% of the exterior. Structural integrity is critical as we prepare for transport.
Lifting 7,000 tons of steel requires absolute precision. One slip, and the restoration ends before it begins.
Touchdown. The vessel is secured. Now begins the long journey to the Naval Restoration Shipyard.
Transit takes 3 days. The salt air continues to eat at the exposed iron, making time our enemy.
We arrive at the mega factory. This is where the old war machine will be reborn, piece by piece.
Entering the dry dock. The environment here is controlled, allowing us to strip this vessel down to its bones. First step, decontamination. High-pressure jets strip away years of marine growth to reveal the steel beneath. The cleaning reveals the ugly truth. Deep fissures and pitting mean the outer skin must be almost entirely replaced. We begin the autopsy. Laser cutters slice through the compromised plating to access the internal skeleton. Opening the beast. Removing the pressure hull plates exposes the complex nervous system of the submarine.
The interior is a graveyard of technology. Every switch, dial, and wire is corroded beyond repair.
Gutting the command center. Analog systems from a bygone era are scrapped to make way for digital supremacy. The weapons bay is seized up. We disassemble the torpedo tubes bolt by bolt, marking each for restoration.
The propulsion system is dead. We remove the damaged screw, preparing to forge a silent, high-efficiency replacement. The sail is too damaged to save. We cut it free, clearing the deck for a completely new stealth superstructure.
Stripped to the bone, the Trident-7 is now a ghost, ready for the most extensive structural reinforcement in history. Sandblasting erases the decay. We strip the frame down to raw molecular steel, preparing it for a new life. But looks can be deceiving. Ultrasonic testing searches for invisible stress fractures that could crush the sub at depth. Reinforcement begins. We weld high-yield alloy beams into the skeleton, making it stronger than the day it was built. The new heart arrives. A compact nuclear propulsion drive is lowered into the chassis, offering unlimited range. The circulatory system is installed. Miles of piping and conduit are routed, replacing the rotted veins of the past. Decks are laid. The crew needs a stable platform. We install sound-dampening flooring to maintain stealth. Human factors matter. We install ergonomic bunks and living quarters, maximizing space in a steel tube. The eyes and ears. A composite sonar dome is fitted to the bow, capable of hearing a pin drop across the ocean.
The brain is upgraded. We replace analog dials with a supercomputer cluster capable of autonomous navigation.
Control. The command deck receives glass cockpit avionics, putting total situational awareness at the captain's fingertips. No more optical tubes. We install a photonics mast with thermal imaging and high-resolution zoom cameras.
Silence is survival. Acoustic insulation is injected into every void to absorb engine noise and evade detection.
Closing the wound. The pressure hull is sealed with fresh HY100 steel plates, welded to withstand crushing depths.
The final structural weld.
Hydrodynamics demands perfection. We grind the hull smooth to reduce drag and eliminate noise signatures. Protection. A heavy coat of anti-corrosive primer seals the steel, the first line of defense against the salt.
The stealth technology. We hand apply thousands of anechoic tiles,
These absorb enemy sonar, making the sub invisible.
Blackout. The final matte coating is applied. The Trident-7 transforms from a wreck into a shadow of the sea. The screw returns. A 7-blade skewed propeller is mounted, designed to slice through water without cavitation. Identity restored. We paint the draft marks and the designation. The name returns to the hull, proud and visible. Power up. The reactor comes online, sending electricity through the new veins. The ship wakes up.
Systems check.
Ready for command. The bridge is pristine, awaiting the order to dive. The transformation is nearly complete.
Unveiling. The scaffolding comes down. What was once a rusted carcass is now an apex predator of the deep.
The door to the world opens. The factory has done its job.
Rollout. 7,000 tons of cutting-edge technology inch forward, leaving the safety of the dry dock.
Re-entry. The hull tastes the ocean once more. This time, it enters not as debris, but as a fortress.
Buoyancy confirmed. She floats perfectly. The balance and trim are calibrated to the millimeter.
The crew takes possession. A new generation of sailors man the rails, ready to breathe life into the machine.
Engines ahead 1/3. The reactor drives the shaft. The dormant power is unleashed.
Departure. Leaving the harbor behind, the Trident-7 heads for the testing grounds of the open Atlantic.
Dive! 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 The order is given. The ultimate test of our restoration work begins now.
Vents open. Ballast tanks flood. The steel beast slips beneath the surface, embracing the cold.
Descending. Passing 100 feet. The pressure builds, but the new welds hold firm. Depth check. Passing test depth. The hull groans slightly as it settles, but the integrity is absolute. Silent running. She moves through the water with zero acoustic signature. The restoration is a triumph.
Weapons hot. The offensive systems are online. The Trident-7 is once again a fully operational warship.
Emergency blow. She rises from the depths with raw power. The king of the ocean has returned to its throne.
From a rusted grave to the guardian of the seas, the USS Trident-7 is reborn. Mission accomplished.